Now we will see quickly the study of ethics. That means different types of ethics. Okay. So for example, what is ethics? Okay. So if I take an example like if we lie or steal, okay, is it good? Lying is good. So if that is what you are asking, then it is called as the simple ethical question. Ethical question. Okay. For example, if someone steals, then is stealing is good or bad? Okay. If you are discussing about that is a ethical question. But here, if you are questioning the ethics itself, if you are questioning the ethic itself, or if you are evaluating the ethics itself, then it is called as meta-ethics. Meta-ethics. Okay. What is this meta-ethics? Meta-ethics is, here you will question what is good, what is bad, like that, like in the cinema movies, as like in the cinema dialogues or movie dialogues. What is good or bad? If here you are evaluating ethics itself. Okay. So this is called as meta-ethics, and this is generally like much more philosophical than this. So we generally don't deal this. And applied ethics, we have applied ethics. Applied ethics. So in the applied ethics, what happens? Down the line we will find, we will study some of the ethical theories. Okay. So we will come across different types of ethical theories down the line. So when you come across different types of ethical theories, then if you apply those theories to particular field, okay, different ethical theories applied to particular field. Applied to different particular fields. In that case, it is called as a applied ethics, because here we are applying that ethics. For example, bioethics. Okay, what is the bioethics? Here it is, for example, in the bioethics, if you are debating about the cloning, is cloning is good or bad? If you are debating like that. Or for example, one more thing is like a corporate ethics. Corporate ethics. That means the corporate governance or the internal governance or the policies that are adopted by that particular company are ethical in standard or not. Is that according to the prescribed norms, or are they acting very cynical, or what we call that very selfish? Okay. So this is called as the applied ethics. And apart from this, we have some other classification, that is descriptive and normative ethics. Okay. So descriptive and normative. Okay. Normative ethics. So what is the difference between these two? For example, in case of a descriptive ethics, it just describe what is happening. Okay. It just describes what is happening. And in case of a normative ethics, it will explain, or it will prescribe what should be done, what should be done, or what ought to be done. See, for example, here if I take here nuclear energy, nuclear energy, then or nuclear energy or nuclear fission. So in case of this descriptive, it will just explain what is really happening in the nuclear fission. Nuclear fission, okay. So the nucleus is dividing into two other atoms having the nucleus again. Then in that case, what is happening? So here it will say that enormous amount of heat is produced. Like that, it will describe the exact procedure that is happening in this nuclear fission. Okay. But whereas here, normative, if you consider the normative ethics in the same nuclear fission, they will deal in a different way. How is that nuclear fission? If I take this, then they will think about the consequences. What are those? Okay, using this nuclear fission, you can create a nuclear bomb, or you can create some civilian use. You can utilize this nuclear fission even for the civilian use. Okay, so out of these two, what should be done? So this normative ethics will describe that. See, civilian use is for the betterment or harmony of the human race. Okay, that is how it suggested. Even for example, if you take the dynamite, then dynamite can be used for creation of a bomb, or the same dynamite can be used for the development also. Okay, so even if you take some other example like a gene editing. So here in the gene editing, in case of a descriptive, then it is simply explained. So what exactly happens in the gene editing. But whereas in case of normative, then it will consider different consequences, how it can be used. For example, gene editing can be used to cure some of the diseases in the embryo itself. Okay, for example, if you heard about the three parent baby in the UK, there was some problem in the mitochondria DNA, so they are rectifying that defect using this gene editing when it is in the embryoic stage itself. Okay, that's why it is calling a three parent means biological father and mother, and then we are taking that gene from some other healthy person. Okay, that is why we are considering that. Or you can use the same gene editing to produce some new diseases. Okay, you might have seen in some of the movies. So which one you choose and which one should be done by using that particular technology. Okay, if that is what it is explaining, then it is under normative ethics. Okay, these are just to know what are the different ethics. Okay, so you just have some idea, no need to dig deeper into it. If some question comes, it may come directly on it. I don't think any question will come on this. Okay, but anyway, once you read this.